Hey everybody, JayborinoPlays here, welcome back. This is Quagmire, a custom campaign for StarCraft 2. Mission 9 Quagmire, that's the name of the thing. Quagmire, Quagmire. Let's get started. I imagine this is going to be a pretty important map considering it's the name of the campaign. I really love the narrative of this campaign. I hope more people find it, just for the sake of the storytelling. I just love the machinations and the pointless war. It's really well done, the dialogue's really well written as well. Just feeding out information at just the right pace. KMC outpost somewhere east of Omerta. The Confids came for the refinery as expected. Arkans and his skankers helped us turn the place into pure inferno. It's cooking up toxic death as we speak. We got your artillery set up around the area, and we can well reinforce through the tunnels. They cannot get near. I like how each character is written to sort of induce you imagining them having an accent, but I can't really tell what this guy's is supposed to be. The Confederates will strive to seize control of the area while it is salvageable, so the pressure is on them. Your boots on the ground. They'll follow your orders and let it burn? They have a simple choice. Obey my orders or face the punishment for disobeying them. I got a good lad down there. He'll make a right call. Possibly like Scottish? Can't tell. I see. Poisoning or execution. Ha ha ha. War's right L, isn't it? It certainly is. I hope the mercenaries are doing something of use. I trust you're keeping them on a leash. We got the Muppets in the city with some of our lads gearing up for a rammy soon as the Confederates start trying to roll in. Soon as they're out there, nobody's going to babysit them for you. You operate quite the circus. Do you expect to emerge triumphant? I expect to go out swinging. If we're to go down, I expect us to take the Confederates doing with us. You are the living end, Mr. Overseer. I deem your elucidations satisfactory, for now. Remember that whatever transpires, you will be held accountable. Now look here, Mr. Salesman. You bring us all this gear, but I cannot say I enjoy your company. Who the hell are you anyway? And what are you doing here? You dug your goat in this fight. What dug you got in this fight? I am your benefactor. You answer to me, not the other way around. From this moment on, I advise you do everything you can to stay on my good side. Nabend. First Battalion forward base, outskirts of Omerta. Man, I ain't never needed a drink as bad as right now. I'm ready to trade my goddamn supplemental oxygen for a cold beer right about now. You hold on to that dream. Our scumbag CEO just makes us wait outside the bar instead. Stuck here with that jerk-off. I've had it. I feel ya. Hate that asshole. I mean, what kind of an asshole has his damn bayonet out at all times? You all set? Good to go, sir. Y'all come grab a drink, but keep the men on standby. We roll into town in an hour. Roger that, sir. Oh, okay. Aerial recon, what you got for us? Well... Okay, I see buildings up here. I think this is the KMC base just based on these, well, there's space stations and then these little, like, barracks-type buildings. Where we start, though, I have no idea. So, at least we know this is where they are, so we're just gonna have to make a slow push, probably from bottom left to upper right. Okay. Major industrial facilities and critical infrastructure. Urban, rubble, and debris from extensive bombing may hinder movement. Heavy enemy presence, heavily armed KMC and mercenary forces, moderate fortifications, moderate anti-air defenses. A significant civilian presence. A number of civilians have made unsuccessful attempts to flee the city. Civilians are trapped in the city and may be used as human shields. What I don't know what this is telling me is this giving me permission to use them as human shields, or is this saying that the enemy might use them as human shields? I genuinely can't tell. Enemy is expected to try to halt our advance near the city limits. Secure industrial sites in the city and deny the enemy their use. The sites are suspected to double as arms caches. Interesting. Okay, so we have a point here. I've got these engineering and armory upgrades. I don't know if that's really worthwhile here. I'm going to remove those. I don't know, like one of them doesn't seem that bad. We go like vehicle weapons, and then I think I'm going to do movement speed for SCVs. Energy regen, universal, not necessary. And then we might want to go ahead and upgrade Bulldog a bit. I think I'll go ahead and grab this, because this is that passive, right? Yeah, so everything that's near him has an attack rate modifier, which is really good. So I think we'll go with that. Yeah, I think that's fine. So let's get started. And let's see what this mission is supposed to be. Confederate troops push into Omerta. You'd rather have a drink with the first guy you meet, and the only home you know is that club down the street. Dim lights, big smoke, and loud music. It's the only kind of life you'll ever understand. Dim lights, big smoke, and loud music. You'll never take a ride to the home of the man. I love those hard cuts. Bulldog, be advised. 2nd Battalion at your 9 has been hit hard. Caught with their pants down by some unknown cloak tech. Some kind of stealth drones. Halt your advance for now. Survive for 50 minutes?
Receiving.
That feels like an abrupt start. Victory points. There are 6 victory points on the map marked with beacons. Secure these victory points by building an outpost or command center close to them. Victory points under your command enable special upgrades or other benefits, and each VP will provide a steady flow of resources. Okay, well, we have some special turrets here. Peacemaker. Okay, well, my first instinct is to try to move across the map to see about these victory points. Like, the sooner we could take them, the better, I imagine, but we also have to survive. This is in a kind of a bad spot. I'm just going to queue up some extra Marines. So if I take this group, and I just want to check to see what's in the upper left, like this up here, and see if there's defense around them. And if so, then we can always just restart, and if not, then oh well. I'm going to get a second barracks and go ahead and grab my machine shop here. I guess we want to defend down here if we're going to, push up in this direction first. All right, well, we just got hit with a drone. That's fun. Otherwise, this looks relatively open. Flight control. Enables periodic sorties by Colonial Fleet Stingers. Each batch of harvested resources yields a small bonus. Rabies, this is Dark Horse. Do you read me? Well, let's go and take these right away. Rabies here, awaiting orders. Move up to cover Bulldog's right flank. We don't trust this guy at all, though.
Not enough minerals.
Affirmative. So the question is, which direction are we going to be getting attacked from? I need siege mode straight away. Okay, that's built. We could get attacked from any direction, though, which is my concern. The drones are rebuilt. I think that's okay.
Not enough minerals.
I would love this siege tech. And then we just got to start setting up bunkers all around. We do have one piece of artillery, which is nice. Okay, so these are being built. Enables periodic sorties by... I don't know, man. Let's set up a bunker on each side of these resources. And then we need more SCVs.
Not enough minerals.
That way we could take this as well. I guess the sooner that we have this, the better.
Are under attack.
Okay, I hate that. So there's a...
Got a target in mind.
we got to set up some defense down here. I'm a little overwhelmed with the amount of places we could get attacked in, so let's just try to get set up here and go and kill this mining drill.
Our SCVs are under attack. Research complete.
Okay, so these big turrets seem fantastic, and we want to hold on to those. I'm very pleased with what's happening here. Let's get some more SCVs down here. I need an academy. G. I think the sooner we could take these things, the better. I think that's what I'm kind of going for here. I think I need a command center just so I can scan.
Base is under attack. Our SCVs
Okay, looking good.
are under attack.
And then we have an attack down here. Let's load up this bunker, and we're going to get some more. I think we want to go just siege tanks on this. Maybe get a couple jackhammers. Okay, let's get an SCV up here to set up a little defense for this area. And then another SCV up here to build the outpost. And then I guess I could get some SCVs up here to set this up. I could get another barracks up there. Is that the the fighters coming in? I'm just plagued by this cough. Okay, I need an engineering bay.
Field depleted.
Oh, we could destroy these. Okay. To make them buildable terrain. Okay, so then we grab some tanks set up here, and then another bunker on the other side, I guess. Like here? Okay, and then tanks, and then I need that add-on to my barracks. U-238 shells, and then I probably want an armory. I could get a starport. That would probably be really good, too. Okay, let's move up here and get set up. You all can get mining. And I would like to move out and try to grab another victory thing soon. We're going to need some turrets because we know that there are cloaked things.
Our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack.
Okay, this is fun. They're going to keep doing this. Might just want to move up and try to take this arms factory straight away before we bother with this. So let's salvage this. I could always rewind and do this all again if I really wanted to. Okay, so let's get an outpost here.
Base is under attack.
Maybe we just set it up like this. How's this going down here? A little dicey. Okay, let's go ahead and load this up. Did I get I started an armory, right? I'd like to get +2. We're going to need a science facility, which requires a starport, so let's do that. Okay, keep making SCVs, and I'm going to get some supply depots next. And then this up here, I think I'm going to grab some additional production and set up defense up here just in case. Just in case. All right, this area seems fine. Infantry upgrades, please. And then eventually Atlas tracking seems really good, too. I could get another engineering bay. Snipers also seems pretty good. Snipers seem pretty good. Let's get this set up. With the tanks. And then I think we get some jackhammer tanks. I quite like those. Control tower, and then I need a science facility. Again, the more that we can do right at the beginning, the better, in my opinion.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, and then where are we rallying to? Apparently over here. So, we've got this one. What does the arms factory give us? Contains various weapon upgrades.
Complete.
Wow, this is all great.
Complete.
We want to get these as soon as possible. Warden upgrade. Okay, so let's grab these while we can. Mining HQ. Let's head on down here.
Upgrade complete.
And then I'm just going to get more siege tanks to set up in the general vicinity. Grab another factory as well. Now I can continue getting upgrades.
Awaiting order.
Okay, and this is going to require some additional SCVs, so come on up here. Again, the sooner I feel like we can get these, the better. So mining HQ, I'll check what that does later. Set this up. Slowly replenishes resources on the starting area. Yeah, yes, please. Okay, let's load this up.
Base is under
I'm going to grab a factory.
SCVs are under attack.
Hey, we're path blocking them. That's perfect. And let's grab, get these Marines in here. I think I'd also like to get,
Upgrade complete.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I couldn't complete that thought. Let's get some turrets. You all load on in. Repair, repair, and then we'll get like a turret as well. That's why, because they're going to send drones that suicide into us. All right, so let's get on over here. This area seems like that's where we need to defend primarily. Okay, factory. We can get this all set up. I need some more SCVs way up there, I think. And I guess we'll come back to this later. Here, go and rearm.
Yes, sir.
And we just need a little bit of defense everywhere, which is, again, pretty tricky. Okay, you need a machine shop and just tanks, please.
Upgrade complete.
Like, exclusively tanks.
Add-on. Upgrade complete.
And then we need some additional SCVs that can come over here and repair this.
Orders, sir.
And then meanwhile, yeah, let's continue getting these upgrades. Missile turret upgrades. Apparently pretty important.
Good to go, sir. Roger that.
Okay, we're repairing there.
Add-on complete.
And let's get some defenses up here as well.
Additional supply depots required.
All right, we need depots. Eventually, we're gonna need gas. So we probably want more SCVs up there.
Orders received.
Again, this is one of those things where like a lot can happen quickly, so I'm a little nervous.
Good to go, sir.
On the plus side, we're harvesting as much as we can from these outer areas, but I feel like it's just gonna get crazy later.
Our allies are base is under attack.
Okay, let's F2 and get down here.
Did I read you?
SCV.
Affirmative.
Hey, we lived. Okay, we need tanks. We need at least one tank down here. Keep getting those upgrades. Vehicle weapons +3. And then Marines and medics. And tanks. That's it. Okay, looking good. So that's all alive. Let's come back up here and hold on to this. Again, I'm trying to get these upgrades. I like the idea that we can get these Peacekeeper upgrades. That's cool. Okay, let's move the tanks over just slightly.
Mineral field.
And we got to go further over as well to the right. This one doesn't. It seems like it's not really being bothered at all,
Yes, sir.
which is fine with me. Okay, so let's load this back up and just get some more turrets because again they're gonna come in with these flyers that are just gonna suicide into the bunkers.
I can't build there.
Okay, he's stuck.
Destination.
Tanks up here.
Sir.
Guess I could do spider mines. Could be pretty good. I'm gonna get some Goliaths, and I'm gonna probably want to get a science vessel as well, because we're gonna need to be able to see cloaked units. Alternatively, we just make a bunch of
Additional supply depots required.
Orders received.
we make a bunch of additional.
Target in mind.
Go and reload. Missile turrets is what I was going to say. Okay, there's more stuff to mine down here, and then refinery. Slowly replenishes resources on the Vespine Geyser in the starting area, which I haven't even set up yet. So we want to be stockpiling these resources as soon as possible. Okay, I think we just go, like, tons of tanks and turrets. That's it.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, and then arms factory. What can we get from you? These peacekeepers, right?
I read you.
I think we just want to cram in as many of these as possible. Depots. We have gas there. I'm going to take my units and come down here. Looks like we can destroy this, so we could probably set up another outpost. We'll take this refinery and then get set up. So let's get some more SCVs out here. I should make another command center, actually, because I would like to be able to scan and get that defensive bonus from the orbital commands.
Orders received.
So let's just let's come back down here and get this.
Base is under attack.
Okay, that's why we want those turrets. So SCV, come on over here. We're going to set up more of them.
You've got my attention.
And then this is good, about good to go. God, I love these jackhammers.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, so we need an
Upgrade
outpost here,
complete.
eventually. And then we're repairing here. We need another outpost down here.
Affirmative.
Destination orders, sir.
And we'll probably just need some more SCVs as well.
Upgrade complete.
Maybe just a few more turrets up here. Again, we want to hang on to these victory points, so that's why I'm going crazy with
Mineral field depleted.
this kind of stuff. Jackhammer upgrade, Demolisher upgrade next,
Upgrade complete.
infantry weapons, and then where's my other? Yeah, there we go.
Mineral field depleted.
We can get some snipers as well. I probably don't need this defense because I've got this set up here. More SCVs makes me a happy man. Refinery is active. Let's go. Out of ammo. Go and reload. And then you all
Channel's clear, boss.
back up. SCV coming up here. We'll build a bunker. And again, I think I started building some snipers. We can get some
Mineral
APCs,
field.
and then I think, yeah, we're just going to need, like, tons of anti-air just everywhere. It doesn't hurt to just have turrets. That'll at least delay the enemy as they come in towards us also. Okay, we'll get these SCVs loaded in because we're going to need more gas, and we need more depots.
Mineral field depleted.
It's relatively light at the beginning. I feel like it's going to pick up like crazy later, so... Stingers, Wraiths. Wraiths are anti-air, so that could be pretty good. This is for science vessels. Did I not make one? Let's do that now. What's this up here? Construction. There's another one.
Comms open.
Contains upgrades for defensive structures. That's one of those where, like, the sooner we can get it, the better, right? So, make Marines and medics.
Mineral field
More tanks. And let's see what this one is. And we need more SCVs up there.
Mineral field depleted.
I feel like we haven't gotten attacked for a while, actually. Which makes me suspicious.
Depleted. Mineral field depleted.
So USCVs come on up here. We're going to go outpost. And then some turrets around it. And the sooner we can get this, the better.
Receiving.
And then we'll just siege up some tanks to protect us. Okay, and then Science Vessel, you can scout for us. And I did build this
Base is
command
under
center
attack.
because I would like an orbital command and then a comsat station. This area seems like it's getting hit the hardest.
Mineral field depleted.
And I need to be able to scan. All right, they're coming around the other ways, too.
Yes, sir.
And I could build bunkers around the other sides next.
Base is under
Okay,
attack.
keep making...
Command center upgrade.
Come on. Stay alive. We're good. Yikes. Gunship. Okay, we should be good. Construction yard
Mineral
active.
field
I need to
depleted.
be able to click on the beacon, though. Bunker upgrade. Increases hit points. Missile turret upgrade. Okay, let's start working on getting these.
Orders, sir.
And then this area, I might just want to move the battle line forward a little bit because this is a very challenging thing to hold on to.
Affirmative.
Okay, get more SCVs. Too many workers here. Let's move on up.
Upgrade complete.
I think I'm just going to set up 2 bunkers right here and move the tanks up, but we're not there yet. Major Harkins, you need to be in position providing fire support for us 2 hours ago.
Got that target in mind.
Major Harkins no longer registers on my sensors,
Upgrade
General. He
complete.
appears to have vanished. Great. Flippin' great. Once we get these upgrades, I can
depleted.
abandon that structure. Save here. All right, things are about to pick up, it seems like.
Base is under attack.
All right, let's get up there. Again, I want to try to keep these upgrades, so let's keep my army up there.
Vespine
Okay, and I'm
Gaza,
just going to make
mineral field.
Marines up here. Turrets up here. And we just have to wait for these upgrades to finish, and then I'll be good to go. Alright, that's being harvested. We can move some of these SCVs down here. The fact that I've got all these victory points makes me feel pretty good.
Here.
Okay, I'm going to get some jackhammers. And I might want to make a mobile air force here pretty soon. Okay, construction yard. Still going there. This area's been mined out. We can put some of these on gas, and the rest of you can just repair. Orbital command. Yes, please. And then we're going to hotkey you. I also got the normal orbital command next. Okay, and let's move on up here. Got to take this out. This area seems relatively okay for now. We got to get up here and just finish this up. So, where do I have just SCVs idling? I have 20 idle SCVs just like around the map. I guess that's kind of the whole point, though, of keeping this stuff alive, so. Okay, and then these resources are regenerating, right? So let's take some of these SCVs up here to repair, and then let's start loading up. And loading up. Construction yard. Double-decker would be great.
Base is under attack.
Okay, well, the sorties are all good for now. And this is where we're just going to, again, make a ton of turrets everywhere. I might have to end up falling back. I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Orders, Captain. Reporting for duty.
Okay, so let's make turrets up here.
Roger that.
Move these tanks up, and then add an extra
Base
one.
is under attack.
Okay, we got to get back down here. I'd really like to keep this construction yard if possible. This would be nice, too. I think what I'll do is just take these SCVs and make turrets around it.
Right away, sir. Affirmative. Roger that.
Okay, that's still being researched. How are we doing on upgrades? Keep it up. I think I'm going to get another armory.
Yes, sir.
Should have done that a while ago. And then I'm going to make, I think, Avengers. Because they're fast, and they can just move around the map quickly.
Channel's clear, boss.
Now, we do get extra income for holding on to this. Look at how many resources we have. That's nuts. So let's get Goliaths, because we're going to need some more anti-air, and then you go and get your resources back. That double-decker is going to be really useful, I think. Okay, so I'm making an abrupt cut here to another attempt, and that is because
Affirmative.
what ended up happening was, in the previous attempt, I accidentally hit caps lock twice in quick succession. I don't know if hitting it twice quickly made a difference or not, but what ended up happening was my game
Base is under
timer
attack.
just stopped. It froze. So what I'm doing now is basically playing again. I didn't even notice that it had frozen for a time. Let's kill this Warhound first, please. I didn't even realize that it was frozen. Anyway, now we're just kind of back to it. I have plenty of money because I held on to these victory points. I don't even know what I was talking about prior to this, so we're just going to move on as if, I guess, nothing happened. Let's get some Goliaths. I'm going to continue getting
Base
upgrades.
is under attack.
I'm going to grab another armory. And I'm just going to get a variety of upgrades. I can afford all of these, so let's just get every single upgrade. Every single one. And then holding on to this construction yard, I'm able to get these upgrades. One bug that I found is double-decker. You can research multiple times. It only affects the first time you do it, but otherwise...
This ought to be good.
but then otherwise, it's just...
Jacked up and
sorry, I'm a little distracted trying to keep up with this. It doesn't add extra slots. So I just researched it once, and then we're moving on. Getting these upgrades, though, in theory, we shouldn't need to worry about that entrance anymore. I'm gonna go put 2 more tanks over here. I seem to think that there's like 3 main entrances here, here, and then kind of here, and then we'll funnel them into this particular location. So I'm going to grab... Oops, sorry, buddies. You didn't deserve that. Well, that's fine. We'll get a few more over here, and then we'll transfer some SCVs as well. I have just idle SCVs all over the place. Let's get these basic upgrades.
Yes, sir.
You SCV move on over here. You SCV move on over here. And then we just got to spread out these SCVs. This is the area that gets hit the hardest, and I think I'm just going to put up just tons and tons and tons of turrets. Should do it.
Research complete.
Okay, so again, we're getting all of these upgrades. Just gonna grab some more
Base
factories
is
as
under
well.
attack. Upgrade.
So what it comes down to is like, how fast are we gonna be able to
Research complete.
rebuild? And that really should be it. Okay, so where's my main army here? Let's get another tank over here, and then up
Upgrade
here,
complete. Base is under attack.
and then siege up. And then I need to move Marines down here as well. So we can fit a large amount of Marines into each of these bunkers.
Orders, Captain?
And I suppose I should just cram even more tanks along this upper edge, because why not? And we'll just keep getting upgrades. What I don't know is if this is going to be...
Research complete.
This may end up being harder as the timer ticks down. I imagine it will, because what happened was the timer stopped, but they kept attacking me. So it's kind of hard for me to know, you know, what is the
Base is under attack.
intended frequency of us being attacked and things like that. So anyway, we should be good here as long as we just keep making more SCVs. I've got one orbital command here. Let's go ahead and give you, excuse me, an add-on. I guess I'll get another one. That way we can just scan and give ourselves some vision.
Reporting for duty.
This guy doesn't know what he wants to do. I guess he can't get over there to repair them. Okay, and I'm just going to keep making Marines to load these up, and I'll grab some more... I'll make sure to just grab more
Research complete.
upgrades and then production structures as well.
Add-on complete.
Okay, so I have a couple raids. I'm going to make some Avengers as well, because why not? I think I already researched this, but it's possible that that one actually does stack twice. I think that is the case.
Vespine Geyser
Let's load up in
exhausted.
here and ensure that we just keep making lots and lots of turrets so that we don't get flanked by random air units. That bunker's probably worth setting up as well. Why don't you go back and get... You all just go back and rearm.
Upgrade complete.
I think I'll grab one more tank down here. I can also get a couple snipers. Could be pretty good.
Mineral field completed.
Okay, and then I'm going to grab another barracks. And a lot of this is just, like, location. Just going to throw down some extra turrets as well. I mean, at this point, I kind of know what's already going to happen, and I had played up to the point where I'd already secured all of the factory-related stuff. Let's grab Neo Steel casing for those turrets. So, the fact that, you know, we got this far, no problem, is kind of an indicator that we probably would have won, although I imagine this is going to pick up significantly as the timer gets down to 0. Okay, come on down here. Seems like they're coming from the left side, oddly enough. Captain, I'm Kaiser Pita, leader of the Freedom Fighters based in this city. I wish to let you know you've run out of time. As you're probably aware, you and your men are surrounded and abandoned. There is no escape.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, let's add this in. Get these Avengers out and keep getting upgrades. You can still avoid total annihilation. All we need is your unconditional surrender. You can join your fellow soldiers in our labor camps. The war's almost over, Captain. Do the right thing, and you may get to see home again. They really seem to be coming from this direction quite a bit. Alright, they're starting to bring cloaked stuff, too.
Add-on complete.
So I guess we need a bunker over here, and then we'll get more tanks. Your Eminence, I have a proposal. Go fuck yourself. You tell him. Okay, I got all these guys. Bring them up. Such hostility. I never could understand all that pent-up Confederate aggression. Oh, I've got the battlecruiser call down. That's from the Comsat station. Okay, we can use that for sure. Let's move on up here.
Add-on complete.
Let's get some snipers set up here to help us against...
Mineral field depleted. Upgrade complete.
Let's get some snipers to set up to help us against grenadiers. Sniper, come on down here, maybe like
complete.
this location.
Base is under attack.
As I say, keep running these poor guys through the wrong locations. They really hitting me down there, interestingly enough. Okay, let's load this up. Going through this location is no good. We need to go down and around if we want to do that. Okay, keep loading up here. Let's get some additional tanks. We can do spider mines too.
Destination.
I read you.
Alright, and just to kind of finish this up, we're just going to layer everything that we can see in turrets. 12 minutes. Should be in great shape. Okay, and let's back up here. Do I have additional SCVs? I mean, I have tons of SCVs just sitting around. What I'd like to do is bring these up just to repair my mech units. And then I've got random... I've got random factories around to resupply at.
We are at maximum supply.
So I just looked at a bunker. There we go. That bunker is the one. Let's go ahead and load that up.
Identify
We'll set up some additional tanks down here because this seems to be like a hot zone. Okay, and I gotta remember, I can call down those battle cruisers. This would have been a good one for that APC ability for John Corona inside of an APC. I think we're good here. If anything, I just need more anti-air, so let's just grab some additional Goliaths. Never mind, we're maxed out. I have more... I have so many resources. It's crazy. They've got these random things flying over us, too. Again, my army's just gonna stay here. What I should probably do is grab a factory that can just sit here and resupply our artillery. And we may get hit by an overwhelming force right at the end. I don't know. Again, that's why I'm just making missile turrets everywhere, because it doesn't hurt. Because especially these air attacks that just sort of fly by might end up causing problems. So put some up there. Taking this upper left early was the right choice. I mean, everything I'm doing now is sort of in retrospect. You know, I'm going to research this again. Because I can. Everything we're doing now is sort of in retrospect because, like, I already played through the majority of the map. I probably made to the timer here, like my in-game timer, to about 50 minutes before I was like, oh, the main timer's not going. But this timer is, I think they're kind of in sync. The issue is more that it's, no, they are in sync. So I did make it to 50 minutes, but it did not end. Dude, our defensive structures are super solid. I don't know if this person realizes it. Anyway, our defensive structures are super solid because of the upgrades we got from the construction yards. So don't fuck around with me, dude. Okay, looking good. SCV's there. Coming at us with the occasional gunships. What I can do, again, I've got the Wraiths. I've got like a solid Air Force here that can shoot those down, even though my Air Forces aren't fully upgraded. But still, it don't matter. I think we're just fine. I do have a science vessel in there so we can detect. They just have some like randomly cloaked units, you'll notice. And I think that's the whole, like, oh, there's cloaked drones. So that's why we need a lot of these turrets. So I'm just going to set up more turret, like just a ton of turrets. It really doesn't hurt.
Upgrade complete.
And I've got SCVs just sitting all over the place. I don't need anything harvesting from there anymore. This area also feels a bit superfluous. Let's take... Well, I was going to say I could take those SCVs, but not necessary. All right.
Upgrade complete.
7 minutes. Again, it's hard to imagine a scenario where we lose, but we very well might. Because who knows what could happen here at the end. Maybe more jackhammer tanks. I think air attacks would probably going to be the thing that's going to cause us the most trouble, so let's just get these turrets all set up. I really like these bombers that come in, the Stingers. I haven't tried the Stingers myself yet, but I like how they just move out to the front and give us some frontline vision. It's really, really cool. Okay, and then the Demolishers can just sit back here and wipe out this stuff. And I could also, I mean, again, the battle cruisers, I have more than enough money to call them down. So anywhere that seems a little, don't chase. Anywhere that seems a little dicey, we could just call them in. It does cost supply. Let's just do it. All right, fuel consumption. I forgot about that. Yeah. Get in there. Is it going to get shot down by the laser turret? Can that laser turret? Yeah, it can attack air. Oh, God. Whoa, huge slowdown there. Okay, so they've got a lot of laser turrets. I think with Demolishers, we could have very easily wiped this map, but, oh, they have... Oh, that's ours, I was going to say. They're out of ammo, too. Our missile turret range upgrades are absolutely killing it. Dark Horse, this is Bulldog.
Base is under attack.
Let's save. This seems like something's going to happen. Go ahead, Bulldog.
Go ahead, Command.
Go ahead, Command.
Receiving.
We're boned out here, sir. Rabies and Jackknife are MIA. We've got no ass, and we're being surrounded. Requesting immediate backup.
Orders, sir.
Let's go ahead and set up more tanks up here.
Yes, sir. Destination.
Copy that. Stand your ground, Bulldog. Stand by for further orders. Dark Horse out.
Sir.
I could call down more battle cruisers, right? Am I just waiting on energy? Did it use the energy from both comset stations even though I only got one? Oh, this isn't an orbital command. Whoopsies. That's okay.
Base is under attack.
Okay, so honestly, I played this without the timer. Like, the timer was frozen even though my main game timer was going, and I thought maybe this isn't firing the triggers to make the enemies
Base is under
attack with more verve. But honestly, it's about the
Base is
same.
under attack.
It's about the same. It's not that different. So I think what I'll do...
Command center upgrade complete.
Yeah, I guess we're just holding out. I should kill my own. I should kill these stingers so that we'll get some respawn with ammo. I can build a starport directly underneath them to reload them. Again, like, these guys are protecting us. They haven't attacked us down the left at all. So yeah, goofy little bug. I reported it on the Mapster forum, so hopefully, again, Jones, you can see what... I mean, just disabling the tactical pause for this mission might be all that's really being called for here. I don't know.
Base is under attack.
I'm going to get this sniper all the way down and around. I don't think it's necessary, but let's just set him up.
Yes, sir.
We got this one here, too. Again, it's mostly for those grenadiers. That can be a little scary. Oh, he's here. He's attacking us. Dude, this guy's going to get smoked. What are you doing, dude?
Locked in.
And does he, like, blink away, or it looks like he disappears? Again, this guy is real strange. I think he's a psionic, but it's kind of hard to tell.
Right away, sir.
What's eating at you?
Go ahead and reload, buddy. All right. Well, I think I smashed this map in every intended way. I'm very excited about it. This went really well. Put way too many guys inside this. Not necessary, please. Should have got more APCs. I still can. I don't think I have enough. Yeah, I have enough Marines for one more. So let's do it. And then I got a good amount of Avengers, which are really mobile, but again, turned out to not need them. This map, I think, is all about defending all of these different points rather than... If you pick one area to, like, stay bottled up in, I feel like you're probably going to run out of resources. But you also have these wardens to fall back onto. So I think, again, I was very aggressive at the beginning, just thinking, if this doesn't work, I'll just... Oh, let's go ahead. Let's research it again. Double-decker. I figure I'm like, if this doesn't work, I'll just restart. No problem. But instead, it worked out like a charm. And everything came out Millhouse. So we have a minute. I feel like no matter what they attack us with, there's no way they're going to get through. And being able to hold all these resource points or victory areas is quite exciting. I guess I lead a boring life if holding 7 victory points in a custom game of StarCraft is the real exciting thing that's happening for me right now. But anyway, let's load on up.
Are being attacked. Our allies are
And this is
being
possibly
attacked.
the final minute scripted attack. I'm not really sure.
Orders,
These
Captain.
poor guys. I guess they leave. Okay. See, I'm not sure if these are supposed to sit here or not. But that's fine. But all of these victory points were extremely useful. Heck. Oh, they do like a corrosion too. That's interesting. But I think this line of defense is probably the most important. You could take this, and that allows you to hold on to 3 victory points. And then, obviously, this right here, too. Cool. Objective completed. Bulldog, Dark Horse, do you read me? This is Bulldog, still alive. Be advised, Charlie Company is pushing in to link up with you from the south. Get ready to fall back. The Colonial Fleet will be able to cover your retreat once you're outside the city perimeter. Roger. I really liked this mission. This was really cool. I really liked the risk-reward of holding onto the victory points. Obviously, I came out with total reward. Confederate Council Headquarters, Tarsonis City. But yeah, if you don't push out to get those, I imagine that would be a lot harder. What's the holdup, Mr. Bonnet? You assured me that this would be simple. This is embarrassing. The war is practically over. We're dealing with a couple of rebel peasants. We're dealing with a few unforeseen contingencies, nothing more. My commanders have the situation under control. All I know is we're way behind schedule. You've seen the news reports. You know what they're doing to those POWs in there. How does that make you look? You and I both know those reports are bullshit. Explain that in your next press conference. In fact, forget the press conference. Do you realize how much this Vespine leak is hurting us? Every minute that goes by costs us time and money. If we don't get things running out there soon, we'll start missing deadlines, losing contracts, and losing investors. We piss off the investors, they'll be hell to pay, and I guarantee you'll be the first to fall on your sword. I hope you understand me. Get the colony on lockdown and do it quick, or you're finished, Councilman. Watchtower to Dark Horse. What's the situation? Dark Horse. We're in the middle of a heavy enemy counterattack. I'm pulling back my assault force to a fortified position outside the city. That's not what we discussed, General. Continue the assault. Negative. We're taking heavy casualties. Half our troops are surrounded. I won't risk it. At least Leeds is pushing back a little. Listen, General. You need to understand something. We don't have that option. We absolutely cannot afford to delay this any longer. You push into that city. I don't care what it takes. If you back off and fail me now, you'll be neck deep in shit. I guarantee you. Now you listen to me, Councilman. I have men dying in there. I ain't about to sacrifice my best people for your bottom line. I'm done being a part of whatever bullshit schemes you're trying to pull here. I'm gonna do this right, and if that means your business venture falls apart, I don't give a shit. Adjutant, this military force is capable of immediately reinforcing troops on Omerta. Your parameters yield no results, Magistrate. Adjutant, I need backup on Omerta within 24 hours. Break down my options. I've determined Alpha Squadron Rapid Deployment Unit using the top priority response protocol as the fastest possible option to effectively reinforce the specified operation. The unit is currently engaged in an operation on the planet Char, and if approved for redeployment, their response time for the specified theater of operations is no less than 96 standard hours. Sending out preliminary requests for redeployment of Alpha Squadron Rapid Deployment Unit. Urgency Level 2. What do you mean, Urgency Level 2? Received response. Your request has been denied by Marine Command. No, please, don't do this to me. Adjutant, suggested plan of action. Based on new intelligence in the ongoing situation, recommended course of action is full retreat of all deployed forces to Checkpoint 1. Probability of accomplishing the objective to secure industrial assets in the area of operations in the allotted time is negligible. After reinforcing the planetside operation, reinitiate methodical offensive to liberate the city. Your plan means I'm fucked. Adjutant, what about aggressive long-range bombing of the city? Under the mission parameters, I will not advocate such action. Even the adjutant's pushing back. Adjutant, that would help secure the industrial assets in the area, yes? I will not advocate such action. He's gonna do it. Hello? Ben? Hi, Kate. It's me. Hey, what's going on? Same old. What are you up to? You know, still packing. I met the designer at the new place today. It's beautiful. Can't wait to move. Neither can I. Ben, is everything okay? You never called me back from work. You never call me from work. Of course. Rough day, that's all. Just wanted to hear from you. I guess you'll be working late again. Looks like it. You do seem stressed lately. I know you can't talk about your work, but maybe just a little bit when you get home? Might help. Maybe. Listen, I have to go. See you soon, Kate. Okay, love you. Love you too, Kate. Should the military take a more aggressive approach in order to end the war sooner? 71% yes. Scumbag Combine don't know when to quit. Kill them all would make my day. Bomb the shit out of them, only way they learn. What kind of question is this? It's a fucking war. We afraid to be aggressive now? UNN is not responsible for the content of the messages on People's Soapbox. All suspicious commenters will be investigated. Yeah, this sounds about right for YouTube comments and more serious actual current event forum posts. It's just, like, really embarrassing. But this is a little too real. Not sure how to progress this, by the way. Oh, I just hit enter. Adjutant, establish secure connection with missile command. Magistrate, I need you to reaffirm this. Are you sure? Do it. Contact with missile command established. Line 1 open. Acid Rain, this is Watchtower. Come in, Acid Rain. This is Acid Rain. I read you, Watchtower. Commence Operation Painted Black. Preset coordinates. Confirming identification. Stand by. Jesus. Identification confirmed. Requesting verification. Verification 670218. Transmitting verification now. Copy. Receive verification. Commencing Operation Painted Black. Grid Zulu Echo 040422.
Nuclear launch detected.
Huh. Watchtower to Acid Rain. Stop the launch. Abort the launch. He has a sudden change of heart. I think it's too late, dude. Sir, missiles are on the way. They're past the point of no return. Watchtower, do you copy? Blah. This guy's gonna end up killing himself by the end of the campaign. This is so fucked. Look at the civilians' estimated units lost. 200,000. Holy shit. This is so fucked. Just the addition of this to the score screen is... Jones, excellent job. Oh my goodness. This mission, from a gameplay perspective, was really cool for the reasons I've already listed. Like, again, the risk-reward parity of the victory places things. I think that's really awesome. But separately, the way that the story is progressing is so interesting. It's just so terribly interesting with what's going to happen next. Because there's a lot of these different factors, and I suspect that the man in Mayan Blue sort of predicted that this exact thing would happen, knowing that the new puppet magistrate would do exactly what Mr. Enterprise was demanding and take it to an extreme. I think, again, this is probably playing exactly into what the Mayan Blue guy wants, which is to make this the worst, just have the worst outcome publicly as possible. And I like how he even looked at, like, the forum comments about people who were like, just kill them all, and then that kind of garbage, which I suspect is going to shift real quick when it becomes all too real. And just, like, the fact that he decided at the last minute to not do it, and, like, the camera work is really well done too, and, like, the little rooms that all the people stand in and converse in. It's all really well done. I'm looking forward to continuing this. Again, there's 15 missions, I think, so we've still got 6 maps, which is great. And I think the final release of this version released these 6 maps. I think Mission 10 onwards was not released in the version prior to the full release version 1.0, so I'm excited to get into these and see what is in store. All right, thanks everyone for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.